So I just parked here at Aldi. I am going to be meal prepping today. So I have a couple things that I need to get, including sweet potatoes, eggs, strawberries, stuff like that. I normally always meal prep like the day after or the day of my check-in, just because sometimes my coach will change things and I don't like to get too ahead of myself as far as like pre-planning, like pre-prepping my meals. So I'll usually prep out for a week and then check in with my coach, and if she changes something, then I'll either prep that day or prep the next day. That way I have food that is just ready to go. Just grab it out of the fridge, microwave it, and we're set. So I'm gonna run into Aldi now, get what I need, go home, and we're gonna meal prep together. All right guys, so we are back at the house. I just started some sweet potatoes and some regular potatoes, which look like they're about to like pour over. As far as my check-in went, everything looks great. I do have a little update for you guys. I might actually dabble a little bit with the fit model posing to see if that's a better division for me. Just because I am a natural athlete, it is a little bit harder going against some girls that have more size than me, more density, which is totally fine. I do love the competitiveness of bikini, and I do love pushing myself as hard as possible in that division, but if I would be better suited for fit model right now, I am totally open to that. So I'm like messing around with the posing. I honestly need to meet with somebody to kind of go over it a little bit more, because it's something new to me and I'm just not as comfortable in the posing versus doing bikini. So I'm gonna mess around with that a little bit and see how that goes. So as far as my meal plan, I am currently on 104 grams of protein, 104 grams of carbs, and 35 fat. I eat about 5-ish meals a day, not including like my late night fruit bowl. That's like my snack at night with my little Diet Coke. I'm a big snacker in the evenings just because I kind of wind down and watch TV, so I like to save that for that time to kind of just like curb my sweet tooth. And I've been enjoying my meal plan. I feel like it's going pretty well. I do tend to get a little hungry at night, but at that point I kind of just go to bed and just kind of brush it off. If you are not a bodybuilder, prep is very, very repetitive. You eat pretty much the same exact foods the whole entire time. Try to get higher volume type foods to keep you full longer. So I've been eating a lot of rice, sweet potato, lots of mixed veggies, lots of mixed greens, and a lot of protein, which I'm pretty much used to. Even when I wasn't on prep, I was eating most of these foods a majority of the time. So it's not anything super different to me. It's just that I don't have that flexibility of having a snack here and there, or, you know, going to my mom's house and having dinner with them. I usually bring my own meals, or if I go out to eat with friends, I'll substitute it for like a salad and bring some of my own dressing and just get like some meat on top. So it's a lot of the same exact thing, but you kind of learn how to adapt in those types of situations. And honestly, what's helped me a lot is just remembering that like I have a goal and I'm trying to reach that goal, and it's only for a short period of time. So yes, as much fun as it would be to just kind of like have that social interaction of eating food with people, it's only for a short period of time, and I can do that pretty much any other time in my life. What I found to be the easiest way for me personally to prep is by cooking things like one day and then cooking things the next day and then prepping it that next day. So I currently have my ground turkey already prepped, and I have my ground beef already prepped, and now I'm just working on my carbs. And then once my carbs are done, I'm just gonna dish everything out and it's ready to go. It kind of saves me some time, especially with having a crazy little dude on my hands. I need to make sure that I can meal prep efficiently. You say hi? So while I meal prep, I do love watching a good podcast. So I am currently watching a podcast right now. I'm going to meal prep what I can, and then just leave the containers out. And I have some veggies currently in the oven, but those are gonna take a little bit, so I'm gonna add those in afterwards. But yeah, I'm just gonna knock out what I can and label everything and then just throw it in the fridge. Okay, so I just finished prepping everything out. I have everything here. This is actually gonna last me for the week. And I have some veggies here, and I have a couple more veggies in the oven. But what I end up doing is I will leave out maybe 3-ish days worth of food in the fridge, and everything else I freeze. That way everything stays fresh and it's still, you know, edible. But then I don't have to worry about it, you know, a couple days later that, oh crap, I need to still prep food. It's already in the freezer. I take it out a day or two before so I can thaw out. And then I'm pretty much ready to go for the week. So these are 3 meals per day, not including my breakfast or my like late night dessert. But it really helps me just be a little bit more efficient with my time and get everything else done that I need to get done. Take care of my son, go out on walks and go to the gym. I could just grab a meal right before, heat it up, and I'm pretty much ready to go. So I'm going to finish putting all the veggies into these containers, and then I'm gonna throw some in the fridge and then some will go in the freezer. I just finished my meal prep. I am getting some cardio in now. What I have been doing recently is splitting my cardio in half, just because it does take up a little bit of my day, especially when I'm trying to take care of my son. So while he naps, I do about 25 to 30 minutes of cardio. And then when I go to the gym later on, I usually bring him with me and I drop him off at the daycare there, and I'll get my workout session in, and then I'll just finish up the rest of my cardio while I'm there. So I have been doing about 40 minutes of cardio 6 times a week. Sometimes I do wake up super early and I try to get it done before he wakes up so that I have time to do like all other my household things during his nap time. But last night he was just not sleeping well, and I was not about to wake up at 6 a.m. to get that done. So today, finished meal prep while I put him down for his nap, and now I am getting my cardio in as he finishes his nap. So that when he wakes up, I have plenty of other time to go and do other things with him, get some other household things done, and just enjoy the beautiful weather, because I think it's like 70 degrees out today. So we are definitely going outside when he wakes up. And honestly, the great thing about having a toddler is I'm always moving, so my step count has been pretty high recently. We go on a lot of walks, we go to the park. It's been around 15K a day, and I'm not mad about it. I really enjoy just moving, so it's just been a great prep so far, and I'm really excited to see how everything else goes. I'm currently, I think it's 16 weeks out, so we got plenty of time. And if we decide to pivot into the fit model division instead of bikini, I can kind of pull back a little bit and have a little bit more refeed days, whereas with bikini, it's like you gotta grind, you gotta really make sure that we're taking off as much fat as possible to see the muscle and the definition, whereas fit model is supposed to be a little bit more of a step back, something a little bit more realistic. So yeah, we're gonna see how that goes, and I will be going to the gym around 5 o'clock tonight to get in a really good lift, and I'm gonna finish up my cardio while I'm there. right, so I'm back home now. I just had a really good lift and I'm starving. So I'm gonna go eat some dinner and I'll catch you guys in the next video.